Okay, so I think I would like to take this opportunity to tell everyone about what we've been through in the last few weeks. Um, so, as you already know, our house went under the hammer quite a bit before we found a new accommodation. So the sale was well ahead of the purchase, especially because we were selling according to auction rules, and you have 28 days to exchange and another 28 days thereafter to complete. So we had 56 days to get out of the house. Luckily, we found this place here quite quickly on our first looky trip, as I said in my previous message. And then we had to start pushing. What I did was I instructed the same solicitors that were doing the sale for us with the onward purchase, because I thought they will understand where we're coming from. They know the auction rules because they're working with an auction house anyway. And I thought that they will understand our needs. Well, that was a bit wrong. The first thing was they didn't really communicate with us properly. We had instructed them to do the searches right from the beginning, and we had also obviously told them this is our onward purchase, and we would like to wrap everything up together, obviously ideally so we won't be homeless, as quickly as possible. So so far so good. The exchange date came for our property in Selsey. We were already a day late because they hadn't quite done the paperwork. As it turns out, that was probably a blessing, because the next day they phoned at about 4:45 and said, "Are you ready to exchange?" And I said, "Yes, I am." And then they said this was the 11th, no, the 13th at that point. We should have done the 11th, but it turned out to be the 13th of October. The 12th. They phoned up on the 12th, and I said, "Yes, I'm ready to exchange." And they said, "Okay, the completion date is the 26th of October." And I said, whoa, hang on a minute. That's only 2 weeks from now. We don't have everything ready in 2 weeks. I said, if you kick me out now, I'll be homeless. And the other thing is, while we are on the subject, how's our onward purchase doing? And I could hear her going over the phone. I could hear it through the line, the swallow. And she said, "Oh, I didn't realise you were selling your home, and I didn't realise you had instructed us on the onward purchase." So how is that possible? Because I had already told them in writing and verbally, and that the homestead was our correspondence address. So she had no idea. And then she said to me, "Do you want me to set up the searches then?" And I said, "We've already asked you to do the searches 3 weeks ago." She says, "No, you did not." And I said, "Yes, we did." "No, you did not." "Yes, we did." "Oh, we got the money, but you never instructed us." And I said, "Well, yes, we did instruct you." And I sent the email that Mike sent to them again. And then she contacted us back and she said, "Yeah, I've checked. No, the searches are on their way. They're almost complete." So that was a bit of a shocker. And I said, I have to renegotiate the date then. I said, in any case, we had, on top of the 56 days, we had negotiated another month, because we didn't know whether we'd be able to find anything quickly. "Oh, no, we were told you wanted to do this as quickly as possible." She made assumptions and made decisions about us without ever talking to me. Until that day, I'd never spoken to her. Every time I tried to talk to her, it was like, "Oh, she's in a very important meeting, and can you phone back?" In the end, I said, yeah, I know that, blah, blah. I won't phone back. You tell her to phone me back. And I also kicked off with the auction house because I said that that this is really, they recommended that, you know, the law firm, and it was a really poor show that they had no idea about what our needs were, absolutely no idea. And the auction house got a bit antsy, not with us, but with the law firm, because they had other problems as well with other clients, also lack of communication, etc. So, to cut a long story short, they actually put a lot of pressure on. They were initially ignored as well until they said, we're going to take all our cases, and they had quite a few, all our cases away from you if you don't shape up. And then we were given another person to work on our case, and she was actually brilliant. She really communicated well. She was really, really helpful. Another thing that came out was that we had asked for a chancel search. Which is the bit where if you are on former church land, the church may, even after hundreds of years, suddenly decide they want you to pay for the repair of the church roof or the bell or the tower or whatever. So we wanted to have a chancellor search, and we had asked for that right at the beginning. That wasn't done either. And at 3 minutes before midnight, actually, in the evening, after it was already finished, this new lady actually set the chancellor search up, and within a very short period of time, on it, you know, whatever it was, Wednesday evening at 9 o'clock or so, we had the results. I was a bit sorry for her that she stayed that long, but that shows you how quickly stuff can be done. All this waiting and blah 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 blah. It's just, you know, I don't know how they set up their workload, but it all wasn't good. So anyway, with a lot of pushing and shoving, we did manage to get here. Uh, we managed to exchange on the or complete, sorry, on the same day, and that is a bit of another story.